What is your mind? You just took second place. It's your first time.
Yep. Right.
You're sitting on that stage. They're introducing the guy who wins first place. You're winning second place. What are you thinking in your mind to say, what's the trigger that said, okay, I'm going to do this again? So what is it? What are you thinking?
Yeah, man. So at that time, I'm beyond pissed. I like to win. Obviously, it's cool. I hate losing anything. It could be me and my daughter. Like I'm not one of those parents that lets my kids win. My wife gets so pissed. You know, I'm not necessarily a sore loser, but I hate to lose. Like I'll congratulate people that win, but I'm not gonna be okay with losing. It's just not who I am. And so for me, man, there was this. I don't even really know how to explain that feeling. But I had, I went to sectionals, kind of relatively unknown, won my sectional, went to regionals, ended up winning my region. My goal that year was just to get to regionals, ended up winning the region, went to the game, was basically, I'm never just there to show up, but I'm like, all right, I'm going to get some experience this year. I'm going to give it all I got. But, I want to learn some and see how I'm what it takes to make it even farther the next year. And so from there, I'm leading going into the final 3 events. And so they put us down in this, the bottom of this StubHub Center is what it's called now, but it used to be the Home Depot Center. And so literally, usually we kind of find out the events either a day in advance or, a couple minutes before, whatever. But this time what they did is they put us down in the basement. They took the top 18 men, top 18 women. They didn't tell us what was going to happen. They took all forms of communication, and 6 by 6 people leave and they never come back. And so you're starting to all right, so is this a setup?
Are they killing us?
It's awful. It's awful, right? And so you're like, are there tigers out there? What's going to happen? So anyway,
like gladiator, man.
You're like, all right, so at this point, I think I had a couple point lead. And the way they used to score it is if you get first, you get 1 point, second, 2 points, and so on. And so lowest points wins, right? And so I had a couple point lead. I can't remember what it was. And so, you're in your head, you're trying to figure out what everything is. And so, you don't know if it's 1 event, if it's 2 events, if it's 3 events, if it's 6 events, like what's going to happen? Is it a 1 rep max? So you're just playing all these games in your head. You're trying to not psych yourself out. So, we're walking out there and, notoriously everybody takes their shirt off. You sweat a lot. I'm not going to wear a friggin' shirt and let my sweat just hold on to whatever. So go and take my shirt off. The director of the CrossFit Games, Dave Castro, who never really gives a shit anyway, but he goes, you might want to keep your shirt on. It's pretty effing hot out there. It was 125 degrees on that black mat that we were doing stuff on. And so we walk out. He says, all right, here's the workout. 30 push-ups, climb over this wall, 21 overhead squats, 3 rounds, 3, 2, 1, go. Everybody's like, what? Well, so you go ahead, do the workout. I end up being the only one to finish that first workout. Sounds cool. However, there's still 2 more workouts that I didn't know about. And so I'm just completely crushed. So literally your only rest between the next workout is long enough for the director to say, all right, it's, I think it was, still don't even remember, but I think it was 21 toes to bar, 21 snatches with 95 pounds, 3, 2, 1, go. Complete days. You're just getting pummeled. Well, then you finish, there's like a 7-minute cap or something. Finish that, and he's like, all right, final workout is 5 burpees up and over this 6-foot wall, 3 rope climbs up the 20-foot rope, 3 rounds per time or 12 minutes, 3, 2, 1, go. So I do my burpees, hop on the rope, and I'm like, I'll be fine. But after doing all that other stuff, just completely trashed. And like I said, in the back of my head, I'm like, all right, don't use your legs because that's what pussies think. Yeah. And so
But legs were allowed, right? You were allowed to use
legs. Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah. I just had no idea. My man, people were like taking their shoelaces off their shoes, trying to tell me what to how to do this. I feel like I've had 15 shots of whiskey. Like you're just completely out of it at this point. And I'm trying to struggle up this rope. I end up making it up 20 foot high, touch the cross beam and start to go down, and my hands just let go. So I drop 20 feet. I do the whole, walk it off, get up like I'm fine. Man, I'm pretty sure I did something to my heel, bruised my ass bone. Like it was bad. I ended up getting up the rope 3 more times. But at that point you're trying to play math in your head, and from there, they take you back to that same room you're in, and you have to drug test. And so you're like, man, I can't pee.
I have zero fluid in my body at all now.
What just happened? Like, what's the score? Like, really, for an hour, I'm playing this game. Like, did I do enough on the first two? Did I lose it on the last? Because there's still people that didn't finish the workout the last one. Like, they're falling off the rope too. So in my head, I'm like, all right, maybe I still got it. The way I found out is they bring us out, and I'm just kind of standing off to the side before they call our names up, and I look at the big check, and the other guy's name is on it, Graham Holmberg. So that's how I found out. So I ended up losing by 3 points over the entire weekend. So 3 places over the entire weekend.